the brand new Cup Cars. The next gen Cup Cars are now out on iRacing, so I'm going to do just a quick video to look at them. We're going to start with the Chevy, but we're going to go through each car. We're going to look around the outside of it, and then do a startup and listen, and then close out with a couple laps from onboard and from the outside of the car, so you can really get a good look at them here. From the outside, visually, they look a lot like the current cars, but there are some big differences. You got the new louvers on the hood, front splitters different. You see there's now a dual side exit exhaust, so the tailpipes come out each side. A huge rear diffuser on the car. I guess we'll see how that works if they get some damage. And then the bodies are pretty symmetrical here. I like the big hips on the car. Big spoiler there. New wheels, center lug wheels. So yeah, this is what the outside of the Chevy looks like. And we'll just pop in and take a look at the inside. You see the new dash there. The name is still on the dash too. It's been moved over to the more on the right side. Dash looks really bare. There's me. Hello. Then some more of the interior here. See the little escape hatch at the top, the lever to open that bad boy. Yeah, so this is the Chevy. So now we will go and look at the, I guess we'll do the Ford next. Here's the Mustang, which to me, I think looks the sleekest. I really like the front end. I like the louvers on the hood more too. They look better than to me, the ones on the Camaro. I have this thing all painted blue, so maybe it's kind of hard to make out some of the details, but hopefully you can see what's going on there. And then, of course, I like the rear end as well. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not a huge Ford guy, but the Mustangs look sharp. Like, I like them a lot. So, got that big diffuser on the bottom. This looks I don't know. This one looks extra weird to me with the the decal for the tailpipes, but it's all right. This car looks pretty sharp. I like it. The interior, let's see, should look mostly the same. You got the same kind of dash, name still on the right, up there. Take a look around. Still got our escape hatch up there, the handle, yeah, everything, all this looks the same. Didn't really expect too many differences on the inside. Now, I know some of them do, like especially with the Xfinity cars and stuff, the interiors between the brands look pretty different. Here's our little switchboard. But yeah, that's the Ford. I like it. So we will move on to the Yoder. And here is the new Camry, last but not least. You can really see the differences between the three makes, like the detailing down the sides and the hoods for sure. But the front end to me always seems the most drastic. And Toyota, they have a design cues that I think a lot of companies are doing now, and it's just like sort of hyper aggressive, like a lot going on. If you like it though, hey, you like it. To me, at least with the previous gen on iRacing, I thought the Toyotas kind of looked the worst, but sounded the best. I thought the Mustangs, they looked the best, but sounded the worst. And then the Camaro was kind of in the middle, like it looked okay and sounds okay. But yeah, this is the new Camry. I gotta say, though, I still like, I like all of them. At least as the way they look, as far as that goes. Their aesthetics, they're okay. Some people criticize the racing, and I think that's fair. You can definitely criticize how the racing is. I guess we won't know for a while how these cars race. But visually, they do look nice. I know a lot of people are torn on some things on the new cars, and I'm with them. Like the single lug nuts, I have my reasons for why I like these particular cars to have 5 lugs. And then with the transmission, that's more of a personal preference because I do play these cars a lot on iRacing, and I like to shift with an H pattern. The sequential, some cars I like the sequential, but for the stock cars I do like a good H pattern shifter. So that kind of, that's something I have to get used to. I'm not too fond of it, but hey, it is what it is. Let's go on the inside here and we'll take a look at this. I try not to make this an opinion video because we're just looking at all the new cars. As you can see, the top of the dash here, it's all pretty much the same. They look really similar here on the inside. You can still see the little escape hatch and The hoses in the back. Let's see what this switch panel. We didn't look at the switch panel on the Camaro, but this one looks to be the same as the one in the Ford. So it looks like the interiors are just the same. They didn't really go wild on each manufacturer interior like they have before, but yeah, this one's the Camry. So I'm going to switch over first real quick. We are going to look at the bottom of one of these cars, and then it'll be all sound clips to the end of this video. So leave in the comments, do you like these cars? Do you not like these cars? Which one of these is your favorite? Are you going to get one, all three? Yeah, I just want to know what y'all think about it. So light up them comments because I'm curious. I'm still not sure which one I'm going to drive. I'm thinking about the Ford because I always drive the Chevy, but who knows? Maybe I'll just switch out and just like drive all of them. We'll see. But yeah, let's get on with this video. Let me know in the comments what y'all think of these cars. Real quick before we do all the startup sounds and stuff, I thought you might like to see the underneath of these cars, and they are very closed off. This is the Ford, but yeah, there's not too much to look at under here, but yeah, I thought you might like to see that, so there you go. Now we'll do a startup from each car, from the cockpit and from the outside, so you can hear it fire up, idle, and rev. Before we start, each car does have 3 pages. So just like before, and it's the same pages. So you can't customize them yourself, but you do get some options for what they look like.